I was in an open field. Big crowd here in the Philippines. It is so congested with numerous different people. As I was looking at their faces, I hear no sounds at all. It seems that my ears are closed. It's like muted to me, but I see and understand in their actions what they're doing. Looking at them, I see that everyone is so confused. They all looked worried and bothered, surprised and wondering why they were there. They were confused and busy, asking each other rather than looking for an answer. But as I watch over them, I notice that while they are in that chaotic and panic situation, I am alone and at peace and not worrying. I felt and still believe in my heart that the Holy Spirit was working on me. Then suddenly, I changed my focus of attention. When I see clouds coming down, it's getting lower and lower, but I also noticed that these clouds are so thick, and in this state, no one can afford to run, so they are all remained in their places. As the thick clouds come down to the crowd, it is also gradually fading away, that everyone will see that a man is standing on it looking and watching over us. And even if that place is so huge and the people around are numerous, everyone can still see this particular man clearly and vividly. It's like he is in a zoomed-in camera. Then this man began to open his mouth and speak, that everyone turned their attention into stunned. He uttered the word with his gentle and soft voice, saying, "Why?" When I heard this, I didn't get scared or feel foreboding, unlike in my previous encounter when I heard his voice, that even my whole being and my spirit are shaking because of fear. But not this time. Even if I am in the middle of these huge numbers who are panicking, confused and frightened, because they do not know exactly what is happening or why we are there, I am at peace in spite of the situation. When this man standing in the clouds spoke, all eyes began to look up towards him. Then suddenly, I feel like my feet are lifting from the ground, and I realize that I am now floating in the air. There are also other people in the same situation that are gradually floating from the ground. We are just a few, really, really few. It's countable, but we are separated from each other because we are in different places where we're standing at that time. And when we are from a distance, that we are untouchable by the people on the ground, we began to shine. It seems like there's a light that came out from our heads, but it is not a crown, but a light that is lying from our heads. In that situation, while we are floating in the air, I began to have consciousness of reality, so I moved my eyes and started to observe, looking for someone, if there is someone in my family or someone that I know that is with us. Then this particular man speaks again, saying, "Why you don't believe in them?" Then the people on the ground, they moved their eyes and looked towards us. Then suddenly they began to recognize us. And when they realized who we are, they began to weep and embrace one another, even if they don't know each other. It's like they are regretting and comforting themselves. After seeing all these situations with sounds that I can't hear, suddenly it began to open my ears that I can listen to now clearly everything, even their weeping, regret and pain. I feel sorrow and mercy for those people. I wanted to cry, but no tears came from my eyes. Yes, I'm crying, but not in my eyes. I feel that sadness and grief in my heart. My heart cries, and it cries a lot, that it is breaking that almost to burst. I heard their cries, pains and regrets, saying to each other and uttering directly to themselves, saying their words, "I should have believed, I should have listened, I should be this, I should be that, I should, and all of them are saying things." Then the man spoke again for the third time, saying, you have rejected my voice. Now you are also rejected from my kingdom. Important words for all those who will be left behind. After the rapture of the church, there will be one last more chance to reach heaven. This will be during the future Great Tribulation, under world government of the Antichrist rulership. All those who saw how the rapture did happen, then they will believe, and many of them will endure the torture to the end of their lives, being steadfast in the words of their testimonies, never denied Christ, and rejected to receive the mark of the beast. For them the next prophecy will be fulfilled. Revelation chapter 12 verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Time is running out. Get close to Jesus by obeying his commandments, and living in holiness. Do not be left behind. Do not deceive yourself by thinking that you will have some time, because you will not. As it is written, the rapture will be in a blink of an eye. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.